Welcome back to Tap Tech, where we dig into upcoming devices with clear, honest insight. If you're looking for a compact desktop that packs serious power, today's deep dive into the Apple Mac Mini M5 is exactly for you. The Mac Mini has long held a unique spot in Apple's lineup: small, quiet, affordable, yet surprisingly capable. With the shift to Apple Silicon, it became more than a simple tiny Mac. The Mini M5 is poised to take it to another level, combining raw performance, efficiency, and expandability in a form factor we all love. So let's start with timing. Based on Apple's recent cadence and supply chain hints, the Mac Mini M5 is expected to debut late 2025, possibly during Apple's Fall Mac event. Some supply leaks suggest factories are already tooling for new mini logic boards and enclosures. Whether it ships in October or perhaps early 2026, the period is close enough that pre-orders may surface soon after the announcement. At the heart of this upgrade is the M5 chip. Apple is reportedly using an advanced process node, potentially 2 nanometers or a refined 3 nanometers, allowing denser transistor budgets, better efficiency, and higher clocks. Compared to the current M4 Mini, that could mean 20 to 30% gains in CPU performance and 30 to 40% in GPU throughput, depending on the SKU. For workflows like video editing, 3D rendering, or compiling large projects, those gains can feel dramatic. One of the big advantages of the Mac Mini is that cooling is less constrained than in laptops. That means the M5 Mini could sustain higher performance for longer periods without throttling. We may see boost clocks maintained across multi-core workloads better than ever. Memory and storage are also expected to see improvements. The Mini M5 may start with 16 GB of unified memory, instead of 8 GB, and Pro configurations could go up to 64 GB or maybe more. SSDs will likely get faster, higher internal bandwidth, better controllers, and perhaps more TB of baseline storage. For creators working with large files, that matters. Connectivity is another area where the M5 Mini could shine. Expect Wi-Fi 7, improved Bluetooth, and perhaps Thunderbolt 5 ports. That gives headroom for future external GPUs, ultra-fast storage, or multi-monitor setups. The HDMI port might be upgraded to 2.1 or even newer specs, to drive 8K displays or high-refresh external monitors. The Mini M5 may support multiple 6K or even 8K displays simultaneously without breaking a sweat. Inside, thermals will be critical. Apple may refine internal airflow, use better heat pipes or vapor chambers, and improve passive cooling strategies. A quiet Mini M5 that doesn't throttle under load would be a major win. Design-wise, the enclosure may look familiar, but subtle refinements are possible. Slightly slimmer body, refined port layout, or better ventilation. Apple often keeps the classic look but modernizes inside. On the software side, the Mac Mini M5 will launch with whatever macOS version Apple pairs with its 2025 Macs, likely Sequoia or similar. That OS will be tuned to make best use of the extra cores, the neural engine, and the new memory and bandwidth. New Pro features, more background AI tasks, smarter multitasking, deeper integration with iPads and iPhones may be unlocked thanks to the M5's power. Who is the Mini M5 for? Anyone who wants a powerful Mac without paying for a Mac Studio or carrying a MacBook Pro. Developers, creative professionals, home studios, content creators, and even enthusiasts who just want a capable desktop that lives quietly in the corner. Its compact size is a big advantage in tight workspaces or for people who travel with it in a bag. Of course, there are trade-offs. The Mini won't offer the expandability of a Mac Studio or Mac Pro, no PCIe slots or modular trays. High-end configurations will get expensive, especially when maxed out with RAM, SSD, and additional peripherals. If your workflow demands multiple internal GPUs or extremely customized hardware, the Mini M5 might not be enough. Another point is power. Under heavy sustained load, the Mini will pull more watts and heat will accumulate. Apple must balance performance with thermals and noise. Also, pricing is uncertain. The base model may stay close to current entry pricing, but high-end versions could push well beyond what casual users expect. If Apple nails it, the Mini M5 could become the go-to Mac for many pro workflows, portable, powerful, and practical. It's not just an upper. It's an affirmation that compact desktops have a future. That's it for today's look at the Mac Mini M5. If you like this breakdown, hit like, subscribe to Tap Tech, and ring that bell once Apple announces it. We'll dig into hands-on tests, benchmarks, comparisons, and more. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.